Hi everyone, my name is Karen Rector. I'm an RFX Circle Achiever out of the Dallas, Texas area, and I'm so excited for you as you have started your new business and you are off to training and committing to getting yourself off to the fastest start in your business. One of the best ways you can get off to the fastest start is to realizing that, yep, we get to work for ourselves, but it's really fun not to work alone. One of the best ways to ensure that you'll never work alone is to start growing a team right alongside you. And I'm here today to explain to you why, regardless of how you enrolled, it is incredibly important to emphasize the top 2 business kits as the best way for any consultant to enroll. And so to translate that, that is the $695 and $995 kits here in America. And the numbers are a little bit different in Canada and Australia, but they are the Big Business Launch Kit and the RFX Express Kit. Those are the top 2 investment opportunities with Rodan & Fields, and they are the best way to get your consultant's business off to the strongest start. And here's why. They are chocked full of the products that we are going to be selling. Our bread and butter comes from the regimens, and in those 2 kits, every regimen that is for sale within your country comes to you, not so that you can sell, but so that you can use, that you can sample and share to the best of your ability so that you can become well-versed. And I should be saying the consultants that you enroll can become well-versed in the product lines, right? And any additional products are often added to those investment levels. For me, I will tell you, I invested at the highest level possible. That was the $995 kit here in America, the RFX Business Express. I had never seen a bottle of products. I had never been in sales, and I knew that I didn't want to look back, especially with a 60-day money-back guarantee, and regret that I didn't have the full army of products behind me as I was getting to know them and as I was kicking my business off. If you consider that you get to start a business for the max amount of money being right around that $1,000 range, it's pretty incredible, especially when you consider the potential on the other end of the Rodan & Fields business opportunity. Most franchises have a way higher purchasing fee, not to mention the overheads that come along with it. So knowing that we get a business in a box, and within those 2 kits that you're going to be receiving the products that you're going to be selling, so you should be using, your family can be using, you can have them to sample and to share, that's really imperative so that you can become, again, well-versed and obviously well-acquainted with the products, even though you're not going to start using all of them on day 1. Sometimes people want to know what they smell like, what they feel like, and a lot of those times, even just your referral or explanation of that is a great enough resource for them. And if not, they can come to you and try it, right? That's the beautiful thing about it. But also, if you consider Enrolling sees with the mindset that they truly are opening their own virtual franchise, there should be investment to that, right? There's ownership when you open up a business. And again, considering that the big business kits at truly a level of investment that ultimately could pale in comparison to the potential of income, it's really incredible that our businesses are offered to us at that pricing. I will say, again, it is really, really important, and I found it incredibly valuable that I had everything within the product line as I was beginning to talk about my business. And of course, you'll learn this later, but what you do in your business and what other consultants do in their business duplicates. It translates down as more and more people begin to join your business. They're going to want to know how you enrolled. And it's really wise that you would be invested in so that not only do you have a little bit of skin in the game, right? We want people to have a hunger to grow their business. And a lot of times money on the line is a reason to grow it, right? And so we don't want to be in the red, we want to be in the green, and it'll motivate us to get up and get going in our business. An investment often does that, but an investment also unlocks a whole lot of confidence, as again, you can get those products at your fingertips. And for a new consultant, that is a huge bonus when they're already navigating, as you are, your stories, your lists, your sharing mechanisms, following the system in place. So set yourself up for the best success so that at least you don't look back and say, I wish I had those products. Same with anyone that joins you in business. Don't let them regret that they didn't enroll at a higher level and that they had their hands on those products at the best price. Alongside of that, there's a couple of really important pieces that hopefully your sponsor really stressed the importance to you. And those are our consultant replenishment program, as well as Pulse and Pulse Pro. I'll start with the consultant replenishment program, and the acronym for that is CRP. Our CRP is one of the goods that I consider. There's goods and services in our business that really are the overhead, the cost of doing business. And when I say it's the overhead and the cost of doing business, I often tell my team it keeps me authentic, and it also keeps me working this business in a completely supplemental way. And I'll explain that really quick. The consultant replenishment program keeps you authentic because it keeps you being a product user. When you get your original kit, you are going to get a great host of products. There's an opportunity, however, and I hope it is one that you absolutely, enforce is a strong word, but it's an expectation that you would put on anyone joining you in business, because they haven't put their hands on every single product, and even the highest level of investment doesn't give you 100% of our line. There's an option for a business booster kit to ship in our CRPs immediately. We can enroll in that, but only when we're enrolling as a new consultant. So it's just a policy in my business. When someone joins me, they're joining on the Big Business Launch Kit or the RFX Express Kit. And as we're working our way through enrollment, when we get to CRP and it talks about the Consultant Replenishment Program, we immediately sign them up on it, and we immediately put them in the booster pack that will ship to them. Because within that kit, they'll get all of the rest of the products, maybe even a few more samples. Really important, because again, you're going to want the whole hosted line, and it's the only opportunity that you get or your consultants get to get it at 50% off. You can always get them down the road, but if you want to pack the most bang for your buck, and you want to again give them the confidence to start speaking about the products in the entire line, the booster kit is essential. And so upon enrollment, we're picking one of those kits, and we always talk about how the consultant replenishment program, first off, keeps us authentic, because as we start using our kits, we're going to be running out of our personal regimens and the other products that we use. The consultant replenishment program exists to give us wholesale pricing. It also exists to refill the products that we're personally using, and initially it's going to give us the rest of the line that we didn't get to purchase in our kit at 50% off. Do not let your consultants pass that by, especially upon enrollment. However, once their businesses start growing in the first 30 days, they have upwards, anywhere from about 20 to 30 days before their CRP shipment will actually ship. And we can talk about whether or not that booster is the smartest idea for their business. Do not, however, enroll them without putting that booster kit in their cart. Again, I promise you'll be very thankful, and as will they, for having the whole line at least available to them within their first 30 days of business. And the CRP program also satisfies another sales goal for those that participate, because we have two buckets within Rodan and Fields that we're trying to fill on a monthly basis. One of them is our PSQV, and that's where preferred customers and our personal consultant purchases go. And one is our SV, and that's where retail orders or any orders that we make for ourselves go. The CRP program, like I said, keeps me authentic. I'm using the products. I need to keep refilling them to make sure I continue to be that walking billboard, right? And it's filling a sales goal, so I don't have to go out there and get retail orders. It's brilliant. it's smart, and it's good business. It's a good that actually will prompt your business instead of a royalty to a company. In addition, the second opportunity I want to talk about is Pulse. Pulse Pro gives you a few things. We will get, we're in business to do social commerce. The best part about these services, so the goods being our CRP, the services being our Pulse, the service that we get here is our personalized website with a solution tool, our own handle. So, my name is Karen Rector. My website is krector.myrndf.com. My friends, my family, my customers can access my storefront by going just simply to that website. .biz is where your new consultants are going to join you. Again, there's no room for error if your name is at the front of the handle, krector.myrndf.biz. And then thirdly, of course, one of the most incredible resources to us is the back office, the place where you will go to see whose orders are processing, what's going on in your team, what business resources and marketing materials that the company has put out for us. It's incredible. And I always tell everyone, for such a low price, if I had to do all of those things without a website service, I would have to pay an assistant a whole lot of money. And so it's a non-negotiable for anyone that joins me in business, because the whole idea of Rodan and Fields is that it can come alongside of busyness. It can come alongside of a full-time career. It can come alongside of school. It can come alongside family or any other priorities that you've got going on. Pulse and CRP help us keep our business simple, and it's an overhead that if you're considering that truly this is a business, anyone opening a business understands it comes with overhead. But again, much like the franchise fee, that for most companies is a pretty, big chunk for your investment, it's a really low overhead cost when you consider that it rounds out around the $100 mark to be enrolled in CRP and Pulse, to have the goods and services you need to keep your business moving as quickly, as authentically, and really wherever you are at all times. And so, again, just to kind of recap, someone's joining you in business, set them up for success. Give them the tools and the understanding to realize that the big business kits, be it the Big Business Launch or the RFX Express business kits, are the best ways to really and truly open their Rodan and Fields business. On top of that, to treat it like a business on day one, enrolling in the CRP program by getting that booster kit in their cart immediately, and the Pulse program that gives them their own websites. Overhead for my team is a non-negotiable because it's going to keep your business authentic. Keep that in mind as you grow your team and go do it. Get excited, and I cannot wait to see how many people you enroll as a result of tuning in here and then putting what you're learning into practice. Welcome to the team, guys.